You know what else we want to do this week? While we're talking about questions of the week, we wanted for the first time ever to give you guys a chance to tap in on some questions.
Oh, yes.
Today we're doing our first ever Crackheads Q&A. And we have pulled a very big handful of questions from Instagram. I posted on my Instagram story asking you guys for questions. And if you don't follow me on Instagram yet, you probably should at the GBLN, because that's how you can get involved in this. But let's go ahead and answer some viewer questions, shouldn't we, Kyle? Some of these are going to be for one of us, and some of these will be for both.
Okay.
But it's pretty obvious from each of the questions who they're for. So,
all right.
You want me to read the first one?
Sure.
Okay, so definitely Adam wants to know, what is the most awkward experience you've shared together? I know my answer off rip.
Do you?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I knew immediately the moment I heard the question.
Awkward?
It wasn't awkward because of either of us, but it was just a very awkward thing to be involved in together. I know exactly my answer immediately.
Awkward.
You want to know what mine is?
Sure.
When I almost got stabbed with a toothbrush at Janet's garage.
Yeah.
That was and then my keys got left in her garage and she locked us out. And we had to knock on her garage door until her dad came out at like 5 a.m. in the morning while we're fuck up.
No, when her dad, that was awkward. That
the whole
was
night
very
was
awkward.
fucked, bro.
I mean, the whole night was like...
The dad comes out in his fucking boxers and a white tee and is like, what the hell are you guys doing here? And we're like, hey, your daughter invited us over to smoke, and then she tried to stab us, and I left my keys in the garage.
Right, and it really didn't look good for us. Fortunately, the dad kind of knew his daughter and like wasn't as shocked by the scenario as we thought he might be. But I do remember this is not going to look great.
I got hit up on Snapchat by this girl who sometimes I buy her boyfriend, and like I knew her very vaguely. She hit me up at like 3 a.m. one night asking if I wanted to come smoke, and I was with Kyle at the time, and we were about to leave where we were currently at. I don't even remember where, and it was like, all right, cool, another place to go smoke. We had some on us too, like let's go over there. So I go over there, and I hung out with this girl before. It was nothing unusual, but she was having like a mental health incidents on this day. I don't even know what the right condition is.
She had just broken up with the plug.
She just broken up with her boyfriend and was like going in a crisis, bro. And she was having some issues. And we get in the garage and she was like really like being weird. I don't remember exactly what she was saying, but she was just being weird and like almost like crying half the time. It was really uncomfortable.
I think she kept going on about like she would tell us how she hated men.
Yeah, she was going on about men.
But
and, like all men are fucked. And then
she just invited us there. And then as soon as we get there, it goes on this like rant after rant about hating men, and we're just kind of like, why didn't you invite like girls?
Yeah,
why? I
don't remember exactly what set her off. I think I like offered her a line or something, or like something happened where she like got like literally just snapped, and she got up and started like screaming at us, and she had this toothbrush that she like tried to stab me with the butt end of it.
Well,
and once she tried to stab me, me and Kyle basically really fast as we could got the fuck up out of there.
Yeah.
And she like, we were in a garage when this happened, so we just went back out the garage door, and then we're standing in the driveway, and I'm at my car. I had my old Cadillac DeVille at the time, and I realized my keys are in the house still.
Yeah.
So we're standing on the driveway and the keys are in the house, and I'm hitting her up like, hey, can I get my keys? She's obviously not answering.
Right.
And like, we stood out there for a long time trying to figure out like, yo, what do we do? Like, should we like break in? Like, what do we even do?
Right.
You know? And we ended up somehow getting the attention of her dad. I think she had like a Ring camera on her garage.
Yeah, she started screaming at one point.
She was screaming.
So
we heard her through the garage.
Out, like her dad thought she was being like attacked.
Yeah, her dad came out, and
I'm
sitting there like,
no, we just want the keys,
like, this guy's
bro.
about to shoot us, bro. Like he must think we just like attacked her or something. And I'm sitting there. I don't even remember what I said, but I was just like, yo, man, my keys are in the garage. She's like freaking out on me right now. Like I'm really trying to leave.
Right.
And he was just like, oh, dude, she does this sometimes.
Yeah.
He was like, I got you, man. What do your keys look like?
Yeah.
And he went inside,
and
you hear her screaming at the top of her lungs, and they're arguing, and he comes back out with my keys. And like, mind you, she stole my that night. Yeah. Remember that?
Yep.
She stole my pack. I had like almost an 8-ball on me, and she took the whole thing. She took it. And was like, after trying to stab, I basically got robbed. Me and Kyle got robbed by this chick with a toothbrush.
Yes.
So it's kind of more embarrassing than awkward, but like regardless, homeboy brought the keys back out and gave them to me. He's like, oh, like I'm really sorry about this. And I was like, I remember saying, I was like, yo, like, she should get some help.
We
you know?
did get
he was
robbed
like,
by a small
we're
woman
gonna
with a
take her
toothbrush.
somewhere. Like, don't worry. And lo and behold, the next day she was in the mental hospital for like a month ongoing.
Yeah.
And that shit fucked my whole night up. That was a very awkward
That was awkward.
incident because like on paper it must have looked horrible.
Right.
Daughters in here screaming about how all men are terrible. There's two up dudes standing in the driveway at 4:30 in the morning.
Right.
Like that must have looked awful on paper. So I'm so glad that like
her dad was understanding.
her dad understood. Her
Yeah.
dad was like, "Oh yeah, she does this shit, bro.
Thank
no problem."
God.
Because it was it was so. I thought we were just going over for a normal smoke. Like I'd smoked with this girl before. I'd met her before, and like I just never seen her like that. And she hit me up after. I remember she got out of the rehab. I blocked her on Snapchat after that night. So I was like, bro, you just try to stab me with a toothbrush. Like, I don't want to speak to her again. She hit me up from like a different like account on like a different platform and apologized. Like she was like, I just blocked her again. I was like, oh, I'm not entertaining that ever again. Like that's what do you think though? Do you have a most awkward experience?
Yeah, I mean that one was pretty awkward now that you mention it. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know that I think I can think of one that really tops that. I mean, there was that time that like that one chick did the projectile vomiting. That was
alright though. That's just what are you gonna do?
Yeah, it doesn't top.
That wasn't that awkward. We just took her to Wendy's and got her a burger, and she was fine. You know,
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Her friend was like, she needs Wendy's.
Right.
She's Wendy's right now. I don't like. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, this chick puked like 3 feet.
Yeah, standing
and
in
her
the dining
friend
room,
is just
yaks
like,
over
all
the
she needs is
counter.
Wendy's.
And then her friend's just immediately, she's like, let's go. We need to go to Wendy's. We have to go to Wendy's. All she needs is Wendy's. She'll be so much better. And then we're in the drive-thru. She's in the back of the car. Wendy's. Like, she was like, it was true. Yeah, it worked, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So
that wasn't too awkward or anything.
I mean, that's the only other thing I can really think of. But yeah, that definitely the most awkward for sure was. Excuse me.
Oh, bless. Yeah. Oh. Okay. You're not getting two of them.
The most awkward was her dad coming out and having to be like, we just want the keys, dude. We we promise we're not attacking your daughter.
Yeah, it was not good. That was a really bad day. Next question's for you, Kyle. What do we got?
Tuka Travis asks, has Kyle ever had an addiction to anything besides vaping? Well, yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, not really. No. Pretty much just yeah.
Okay. Nothing else in your whole life?
No.
Not even Counter-Strike?
Addiction? I mean, I'm not going to have like withdrawals. But
I'd be fiending to play CS.
I'd be fiending to play CS.
Is that not a withdrawal in a sense?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. Fuck that shit. Okay.
No. Real withdrawals suck ass. No.
Okay. All right, Tuka Travis.
Yeah, I guess.
The next question we have is from Chris TSM, and he says, for both of us, what role or champion do we main in League of Legends?
Okay.
What do you? Yeah, I play the same champ, same lane every game.
Yes.
But I also haven't played League actively in like actually probably 5 years.
Yeah, he likes Wukong.
Wukong top's the only thing I do.
Yeah.
But the problem is, first off, they brutally nerfed Wukong when they got rid of Electrocute. Yes. Electrocute was a very core part of my kit. Yeah. And the moment I basically stopped playing League, like normal League, the moment they got rid of Electrocute. I was like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to play anything else. No other champions, no other abilities. Fuck that. Electrocute Wukong or go fuck yourself.
I think they brought that back.
I hope so, bro. Because that was
Electrocute.
He literally got neutered, bro. You had to play tank Wukong from then on.
Yep.
Like Assassin Wukong was not the meta, and Assassin Wukong top
it was
mine.
Thunderlords, right?
I don't remember.
Because I think
bro.
Electrocute was what it replaced.
Thunderlords was the OG version, but then they made it Electrocute, but they were basically the same thing.
Right.
But then they fully got rid of Electrocute. And then Wukong actually got neutered.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your champion lane?
Also top lane, but I played Riven. Yeah. I played a lot of Riven.
I hated playing against Rivens.
Yeah.
I don't like playing against Riven.
Riven is
Riven's some bullshit, bro. That champion has way too much going on.
Yeah.
Way too much
Very
mobility
high
for a
skill
melee like type of champion that's also
well, just a lot of versatility in the kit. Like they're very high skill ceiling because you can do so many different things.
just a disgusting champ to lean against.
Yeah, there's options. So
I always like playing against Jax because as Wukong, I usually
I
would
also
fuck
love
a
laning
Jax.
against Jax. Yeah,
But
he's very predictable. Yep.
Jax is also outdated. They need to rework that guy. They've reworked all the champions, and Jax has not been reworked. And that guy desperately needs it.
Yeah.
Like his ult, like his abilities are so outdated. He has one stun, bro. All these new champions that come out, they have like fucking 2 mobility things, 2 procs. They'll have a stun or some sort of CC. Like,
Well, he's supposed to appeal to I think newer players or lower skill players, because he's just really easy and basic. You know, he teaches you the fundamentals so that you can move on to play Riven or Wukong.
yeah,
You know.
a fed Jax was the scariest thing on Earth like 10 years ago, though.
Yeah.
As a very scary creature. But yeah, Wukong top for me.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of room for you to make mistakes on that champion.
Yep.
You know?
My alternate pick, if I had to, would probably be. I like MF AD carry. Misfortune ADC is so only MF. Fuck that role and any other champion. But Misfortune is the GOAT, bro. That is a goated ass champion. That ult is so broken. But
If I had to pick a second, it'd probably be. I really like Aurelia as well.
it's a good champ. It's a good champ. The next question we have is from Jimmy Johnny. Bro, I just had some Jimmy Johns the other day. That shit was mid. He says, Goblin, what is your favorite thing to do in RuneScape? Fucking log out, bro. The game sucks now. I'm going to be honest. I think, in my opinion, first off, RS3's been a joke for the entirety of its lifespan. But in terms of old school, which is the mode I still play, I have an Iron Man. I don't have a regular account. And I say this as an Iron. The polling system is the worst thing ever added to the game. And it is the worst decision that RuneScape's ever made. And the polling system is single-handedly going to kill old school. Because everyone votes yes to things that make progress easier for their account, which results in a million updates being added with all these new continents and quest lines and items that are added that make all this old shit obsolete. And it's not a bad thing to update the game, but it's a bad thing when you're constantly creating shortcuts for paths that you created previously. And it feels like lately, for the past couple of years, that's basically every RuneScape update. They're just creating shortcuts to get around grinds that they created previously. And it's like, well, what's the point of the fucking grind to begin with? Why would you create a shortcut for it? And how do you think all the original players feel?
What a Blizzard thing to do, yeah.
Very Blizzard-like. Yeah, it's really fucked. The first, I would say maybe 8 or 9 years of old school RuneScape from 2013 all the way up to the beginning of COVID. It was perfect, bro. They honestly were really killing it. And then the past 4 or 5 years, they've really just been smoking dick and balls, bro. I don't know what they're doing at Jagex, but sailing should have never been a part of the game. It should have been a construction feature. It should have never been an independent fucking skill. Varlamore was an okay add-on that I'll accept because it added some good content. But the new Vampirium zone we never needed. We're getting another zone of the new Slayer Masters soon that nobody fucking asked for. And it's making all the other shit obsolete. You know, I have 94 Slayer on my Iron, and I grinded that by doing Neve and Duradel tasks, bro. And now they get this new skeleton cocksucker who's 30% more XP. Why would any players who played the game originally keep grinding their accounts when all the stuff they grinded for keeps getting shortcuts and alternatives to it that are better to begin with? You know, Abyssal Whip costs below $1 million now on the Grand Exchange because the fucking zombie axe that you get from a piece of shit zombie is a 10 times better weapon and it drops in 5 seconds and you don't need fucking 89 Slayer or whatever for it.
You're
gonna piss me off with this question.
They have the Abyssal Whip in Dragon Wilds. It's a masterwork.
It's probably better in Dragon Wilds, bro.
It's a very good. It's the best weapon.
It's some bullshit now in main RuneScape.
For the beginning of the game, it is the best weapon you can have.
You get that in the beginning?
You get it at level 4, and you kill the dragon.
So it's a pretty late game weapon.
It's for the first chapter. Yeah. It's the last weapon you get. Yeah.
Fuck.
And then you fight the dragon with it. Yep.
Damn.
Yep. So it's a great weapon.
Yeah, my favorite thing to do in RuneScape though is log out.
They're now
That's my answer.
in Dragon Wilds. They're making it so that you can upgrade the Abyssal Whip to use in later chapters that they just added.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's a very good weapon.
maybe I'll play Dragon Wilds. At least the whip is still relevant there.
Yeah,
You know, now I need to go do a stupid fucking zombie.
kind of a
ads.
pain to get it, but
Yeah. The next question we have is from Zev Diener, and he says, "For both you guys, what age do you think you'll live to?"
Dude, if you asked me this 10 years ago, I would have been like 35. But
35?
yeah,
What do you think was going to kill you at 35?
this is episode 53,
Yeah.
so my blood test is already out.
Yeah, regardless, it's been out, bro.
Now
We
I
filmed 50
think-
weeks ago.
Yeah. Now I think I'm gonna live longer.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a long life.
I can picture you in like an old people's home or like a hospice with just a mound of cheeseburger wrappers at the foot of your bed. And like you're like 105.
Yeah.
Like you're like
Yeah, I'm gonna probably be triple digits.
Really? You think so? Do you have
I
any
wouldn't
family
be
members who made it
shocked.
that far?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, maybe not quite, but pretty close. Yeah, I think 99. Yeah.
Damn.
So.
Those old fucks.
Yeah.
My oldest, I think I had one great grandma who lived to be like 101 and then she died. But all of my family members, all my grandparents on both sides lived for a very long time and like start to get senile pretty late. Like my grandpa on my dad's side of the family was coherent up until he was like almost 90.
Yeah.
And then he lived all the way to like 97.
Dude, that's so crazy to think about though. Like thinking about like my relative that died at like 99, like they lived, I'm pretty sure, through both world wars.
Bro, they saw everything.
That's
They came from a
absurd.
time before cars and they ended in a time with internet.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They went from like horseback to like B-2 stealth bombers.
Like, I feel like if you lived 100, if you were born today and lived, or even if we lived 100 years, we wouldn't see nearly as much change as they did.
Nope.
Like like now, I think the pace of technology has slowed a lot.
Yeah.
We have cars, we have internet, we have AI. It's like, what more is there to develop? It's much slower now.
Right.
But like back then, bro, I can't imagine
Yeah.
like seeing airplanes take off when you were born in like 1899 or something, you know, or some crazy shit.
Or like the first LED light. You know?
Bro, yeah. All of it, dude. Telephones, radios, TV, internet, planes, fucking all of it, dude.
They went from, like phone booths to now iPhone.
They didn't even have
17,
electricity commonly, like in every household when they were like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, they were reading books by candlelight, and now we have IMAX, 70 millimeter.
I think for me, I'm probably going to live pretty long, especially now that I don't do the shit that I used to.
Yeah.
My family members all live very long. Like genetically, I'm pretty locked in. I'm definitely going to have some digestive issues long term, you know, genetically, but like I don't think that's going to kill me. I think I got a good. I could maybe put 80 on the board.
Only 80?
Yeah, I think 80 is pretty reasonable. I mean, I don't know, bro. I eat a lot of red meat, drink a lot of liquor, and sit on my ass a lot. You know, I don't think I'm cracking 100. I think 100 is like you
should
gotta
just eat more McDonald's.
Yeah, true. Apparently, dude.
superfood.
Apparently, dude. That's what I'm missing. More mac sauce in my diet, dude.
Well, not that. I don't eat that.
My bad. Yeah, you're right.
Barbecue sauce.
I would rather kill myself than eat plain McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Barbecue
all the time.
sauce. Barbecue sauce
Bro,
is
that
fine.
shit is horrible, dude.
We've got the science.
shit is
Barbecue
horrible.
sauce is a superfood. Everything else is
No.
not a superfood.
No, dude.
The science is out. Science is out.
No.
We've got
You're-
the science. You
oh
want to
my
live to
God.
100? You want everything but
I
vitamin
hate
D?
that I can't even disagree
You
because the
can't.
science is out.
You can't.
The science is
I've
literally
got
out.
everything
Yeah,
but
we have
vitamin D.
proof.
Everything's
We actually
there.
have proof. The science is out, bro. Oh my God. Fuck. Okay. Maybe, yeah. A burger a day keeps the doctor away, bro.
That's
I don't
right.
know.
A
We have to
burger a
start
day.
looking into that, dude.
McDonald's
My grandma's
Dr.
getting
Pepper
pretty
a day.
senile, bro. I'm gonna start dropping burgers off at her crib on DoorDash.
She needs
every
Dr.
day.
Pepper. She needs
Meanwhile,
to
you
see
haven't
Dr.
had your
Pepper.
morning Dr. Pepper yet.
Speaking of Dr. Pepper.
I got you 2 large Dr. Peppers. Please drink them both before 6.
Yes.
Speaking of, the next question is also a banger.
Yeah.
Do you want to read it?
Sure.
Go ahead.
Wyatt Titan
Wyatt Titan
says, we know the best soda is Dr. Pepper, but what's the worst one? Oh.
Easy. I think this is a super easy question.
The worst soda?
I know it. Personal preference. I know I'm going to get some hate, but I don't care. I know.
I would probably say this might ruffle some feathers, but I'm going to say ginger ale.
Yeah, valid. But I don't even know if I'd classify ginger ale as a soda in a way. I feel like it's almost in its own
Does
league.
it need caffeine for like? Because
No,
I was
don't think
kind
it
of
has to have
thinking too.
caffeine.
Because like Sprite, like does that count then?
No, I don't
if
think it has to have
ginger ale-
caffeine. But I feel like ginger ale is almost like not a soda. I guess. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Okay. Ginger ale works.
So I would say ginger ale. But I don't even hate ginger ale, honestly. Like it's not bad. It's just it's not my favorite by any means.
You know what mine is? Orange Crush or Orange Fanta. I fucking hate orange soda.
Yeah.
I despise it, bro. I will not drink that shit. Like in an emergency scenario, maybe, but like I just don't like it. Grape soda, I don't mind. But that orange shit is nasty, bro. And that taste, that artificial orange, it just sticks for the rest of the day, bro. If you drink an orange Fanta or an orange Crush right now, you're going to taste it in 10 hours and it's not going to be pleasant. It's disgusting. I personally, orange sodas can go to hell. That's my opinion. Orange doesn't belong in a soda.
I like this next question.
Okay.
I kind of
All right, yeah, fuck that. All right, yeah, next question.
I kind of have almost like a little twist to put on this one too after, I guess.
All right, let's hear it.
So the question is from Flamingo Chamber. This is for both of you. If you had to live out the life of a main character in any show, which would you pick? And then I think it would be interesting to know if you had to pick like a TV show role that you think the other one would enjoy. Like what TV show would I put you in think that you would just love that shit? I think that would be interesting to know as well. But if I had to live out the life of a main character in any show, oh baby. Low key, honestly, probably Universal Basic Guys. Yeah. Yeah, that shit's awesome.
I think if I had to put you in a show, I'd put you in Cleveland show. Because I think you'd do good with like a strong black woman in your life. So like I could see you like in the Cleveland show doing fine as Cleveland. You know, like you would do well with that energy in your life, that support. You know, I've said it to you before, bro. I think you do great with strong black woman.
I think I'd put you in Peaky Blinders.
Really?
Yeah. I think you'd love it there.
I know my answer, bro. I don't think it's what you'd expect. Peter Griffin's living large, bro. I want to be Peter. I want to go to Family Guy, bro. Peter's literally living large, bro. First off, let's be clear. Lois is bad, bro. Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Lois is
bad.
the perfect type of woman you want a wife, bro. She's not too hot, where like every guy's after that. But like you ever see those episodes where they go to the pool? Yo, she's got it, bro. Lois Griffin has got it. So like Peter's got it locked in, bro. He's got a great wife. He's got a good family. The dog behaves, speaks English,
Got a
even
cool dog.
cleans up after himself and writes books. Maybe
Good
generates a
group of
little
friends.
income.
Yep.
He does have a bum son, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah.
You know, Chris just kind of vapes and does fuck all. Yeah. Chris is hung though, so it must run in the family or something. And Meg's just Meg. You know, it seems like an easy childhood. Neither of the kids you're raising, like Stewie's the most problematic one. Like Chris and Meg aren't doing shit. Chris
Dude,
is
I love
vaping.
Stewie, though.
Yeah, but he's like he's like building time machines in his bedroom.
Yeah,
That's one you have to look out for.
the
But it doesn't
problem I
matter because
want,
I'm cracking my 8 out of 10 in my bedroom every night, and I'm fucking driving to the Clam and getting hammered with the homies, and life's perfect, bro. That's all I need. I would happily be Peter. Peter Griffin lives a dream life, bro. I was thinking Homer Simpson, but Marge isn't bad enough for all that.
No.
And I don't want to.
Lois is better.
Homie.
Lois is better, yeah.
Homie, that's so. Like,
What about
imagine that all up
American
in your
Dad
ear,
guy?
bro.
What about American Dad? What's dude's name?
He has to work for the CIA. That's too much overhead.
Yeah, honestly though, he's got a lot of he seems to have way too much clearance though.
Yeah, but imagine how annoying it would be to
What's
have
his
some
name?
like gay alien living in your attic and
No,
like a
Roger's
fish that
the
speaks
best.
English. Like a Nazi fish that speaks English.
Stu? Is it Stu?
I don't remember the
what's
fish's name. It's something,
No,
bro.
American Dad. What's Stu's name?
Oh yeah, it's
Stu?
the dad, I think it's Stu, yeah. No, Stan. It's Stan. It's Stan.
Yeah.
No, that guy, no, fuck that, bro. Because also, let's be real, bro. Okay, Lois is better than his wife if you really want to go there. Lois is the finest of those two.
I feel like it's just I feel like it's the style of animation. Cause
Lois is
Stan's
thick,
wife,
bro.
Stan's wife kind of has the fish lips, but I think that's just their style of animation. Cause also they show her, she's in some scenes she does the bikini thing. She's supposed to be
no
a hot,
figure, bro.
I don't know, dude.
Lois has got that,
know.
bro. That's the thing. Peter's eating good, bro.
Dude, so is Stan, bro. And she's kind of freaky too. You can tell.
No, Lois is going, bro. You haven't watched enough Family Guy if you don't think Lois is freaked out.
No, for sure.
Lois
but
is going.
Also, nah, dude, nah. I think I'd prefer. I'd rather be Stan than Peter. I'd rather be Stan. Yeah. Plus, he's got all that clearance at the CIA. If he doesn't
Fuck that, bro. That's too much stress, bro. I'd rather be
disappear.
Peter and just go get lit, bro. Just go work at the brewery on some stupid shit. You know? But
Oh, this one's for me, huh?
yeah, next one's for you, Kyle.
Wyatt FR474 says, Kyle, did you ever have to break people up for doing explicit activities in theaters? Break them up? No, not necessarily.
You ever walk in on some guy and you're like, pull your dick out of there.
So
You can't catch her in the
usually when people complain in movies, they won't. People are not that bold where they'll do explicit activities right in front of other people. Usually if they're gonna do that, they'll sit in the back row and people won't notice anyway. But I did get a couple complaints or notice it. I don't, however you want to phrase it. Where basically people would notice there were people passed out in not very desirable positions to pass out in. They would pass out naked, essentially.
At the movie theater?
Yeah.
What movie were they watching where they had to get naked? What?
The worst one was a child's movie, actually. It was an animated movie. I don't think they even bought a ticket. I think they just snuck in. But they had passed out. Both of them had their pants off, and she fell asleep with her head in his lap.
Oh.
So, and they were not waking up very easily, actually.
That's sweet,
I had to call emergency services.
That's
and
true
then
love, bro.
they made me check the dude's pulse because they were under the impression the dude was dead. And I was like, dude, I don't think he's dead. I think he's just cashed out. They're like, yeah, how do you know if you didn't check his pulse? All right, well,
That's a romance that every man could only dream for,
check
bro.
his
Having
pulse,
a
I
woman who's
guess.
so down for you that she'll sleep on your bare cock, nodding off the fence at the backyardigans showing.
And then
that's just love,
with them
man.
both pantsless, naked, I had to go check their pulses. You know?
I feel something in his balls, sir.
Right. He's still breathing.
He's twitching down here, bro.
So,
He just got hard.
yeah, that was some bullshit. Fuck that guy for that. Yeah. But no, I never had to break anybody up while they were in the act. It was always just afterwards. They'd pass out at the end of it or something. Yeah.
Okay. Well, next question we have here is from Lando Man 04. And he says, what is the most diabolical, shameful midnight snack you've ever had? And was it any good?
Shameful?
I've got two that come to my mind.
I'm not ashamed of any midnight snack. Midnight snack for me is usually lunch or dinner.
So what, your midnight snack is like breakfast, basically? That's your like...
Well, at midnight, a lot of the fast food places are still open. You can just have dinner.
Mm-hmm.
In bed, I mean, I'm not very ashamed of these snacks. I have bedside cookies, as you all know.
Okay.
I still have half of one from last night. It's good. Yeah, I had a chocolate cookie. It's good.
And you're the skinny guy. You eat cookies in bed at McDonald's every meal. And I'm the fat guy.
I eat superfoods.
Apparently, bro. Apparently, dude, McDee's is fucking healthy as shit.
Yeah, McDee's is healthy.
I'm tripping, man.
Midnight cookie, bedside cookies I love them. Yeah. Yeah. No, diabolical, shameful. I can't say that I've had diabolical, shameful midnight snacks. Like ramen noodles, I guess, is like the most diabolical thing I've eaten in bed, I guess. Yeah.
Well, I don't think he meant like in bed. I think he just meant like a late night, like fucked up snack.
Well, yeah, but midnight, like if I wake up, I mean, midnight for me a lot of times is like the middle of the day. So like having a snack at midnight, it's still not diabolical or shameful because for me it's like.
Well, I think you're too hung up on the definition here.
Yeah,
I think he's just asking about diabolical snacks. But for me, there's two. There's one. I used to do these Cheez-It banana sandwiches. So I would take two Cheez-Its and I'd take a banana and I'd slice it and I'd put the banana between the Cheez-Its. And this is something that I did when I was a really little kid. I don't know why, but like when I was at my mom's house, my mom would like give me a banana and then like a little like thing of Cheez-Its and I'd like combine them and I loved it. And then one day when I was in high school, I don't remember the particular night, but I just remember it like clicked in my brain again. I was like, yo, I used to eat that shit all the time. And we had bananas and we had Cheez-Its and I made it. And like every now and then when I'm like super fucked out of my mind, it's a banana Cheez-It season, dude. And honestly, yo, don't knock it till you try it, bro. That shit is not too shabby, dude. It's a good combo, but you need to get a ripe banana, like a green banana. Not like a good, if it's all yellow with brown spots, it's no good for a Cheez-It banana sandwich. You need a green banana. Not all green, but like still greenish. Like it's a young banana, bro. Don't get an old senile banana for that. I also used to do grilled cheese sandwiches with like really devious additions. Like I would do like triple decker grilled cheeses when I was off the Zans at my dad's house. And like I would just open his fridge and grab whatever, bro. There was one time I did one where we didn't have any cheese, but we had leftover pizza in the fridge. So I like scalped 2 slices of pizza and just put the cheese on the bread and then melted it on there and made like a pizza grilled cheese. And then I put ham in the middle with mayo and it was fucked, bro. It was great.
There was a concoction my dad used to craft.
Okay.
I have not recreated this myself. Maybe we could on Crackheads. It's a very Crackheads fitting meal, honestly. We called it ice oop.
Okay.
It was omelet, rice, and soup.
What?
Yeah.
Like all in one bowl or like what?
Honestly, I don't know why it was good. It was just really good. Like, yeah, he would just make omelet, rice, and then, like, it was always cream of mushroom soup, which I don't even really like that. But, yeah, he would just make them all in one pan together. And it was just really freaking good. Like, he would just craft shit like that in the kitchen. And 99% of the time, it was completely inedible. But that 1%. We were like, no, make that shit again. Like, for sure, make that shit again.
Yeah.
And that was a staple for a while. We'd have that probably once a week.
The omelet rice soup.
Yeah, omelet soup. Yep. And that was a concoction. That was diabolical.
Sounds kind of
You
fucking
can't,
horrible.
Yeah. I don't know why that was so good, but that was really good.
What's the next question we have here, Kyle?
I love arson. Says Kyle, what was your favorite era?
Favorite vape era.
Oh, favorite vape era. Sorry. Jewel, box mods, geek bars, puff bars, etc.
This is a perfect question for you because you used to be a real vape demon. You still are, but not as much.
I liked the mech mods.
Okay.
For me, my little mech mod era was probably a little bit late because I was still a teenager. So for me, it was mostly illegal. So yeah, I didn't get to just like go to the store and acquire things at the vape shop. But I really liked mech mods. By the time I had gotten into mech mods, we had already kind of gotten into the box mod era. But I liked the control you kind of had over the box mods. With mech mods, sorry. With box mods, there was a chip in there. So you could only build a certain type of coil. Like if you built your coil too low or too high resistance, the chip would complain and be like, I'm not firing that because my battery's going to get too stressed out. There was no chip in your mech mod. So you could build the craziest shit and your battery's just going to get stressed out. There's nothing to stop that from happening. Yeah. So you could really push boundaries with that, and that was awesome. I remember building vapes that, like, you could damn near call in an airstrike with the vapor production. You just fucking hold the button down, and it was fumes, you know? Yeah. That was awesome. So that was a lot of fun. Also, though, it was obnoxious. Because, like, then there were the inconsiderate people that would just, like, you'd be in a movie theater and they would blow a cloud across the movie screen. And you're like, all right, fuck that guy. Like, at least hold that shit in so it's not a cloud or whatever. But other than that era was pretty cool. Otherwise, I guess today you don't have that. You don't get the vapor production out of today's vapes.
Dude, they barely even sell vape juice and box mods anymore.
Right.
You have to go to like specialty shops to get that. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like a little corner shelf. Like you go to an average smoke shop, they don't even have vape juice and vapes anymore. It's all just disposables. Right. Which I don't know, it might be more convenient, but like, dude, the amount of waste that shit creates is so fucked.
Now with the disposables?
Yeah, with disposables, like the amount of waste that just all
you used to change your cotton and your coils.
It was honestly pretty eco-friendly back
literally
in the day,
like
bro. You just swap out your
material,
cotton and the device you keep forever, and now just all these piles of plastic with batteries in them.
It's like a pound or two each of material, whereas like literally it was like a half gram of material you would replace. Like you'd take out the wick, put in a new wick, and you're done. You know?
Yeah, vapes are fucked. It's one of those things where like, on one hand, like, yeah, they're cool and everyone should have the right to hit them. But it's on the other hand, like, yo, if they didn't exist, that would probably be a net good for society.
We are putting a lot of lithium batteries into landfills.
Yeah.
I personally...
You've thrown a lot of
have
them yourself.
Fucked the environment. But you know what they say about a guy with a big ecological or a big carbon footprint, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. The next question we have is from Cal Hobbs 06, and he says, "Hey Goblin, would you rather spend the day with Michael, Trevor, or Franklin?" Did you ever play GTA 5?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, so you're able to answer this one too?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I know my answer. For me, it's absolutely without a doubt Michael.
Trevor's the crazy old man, right?
He's older, yeah, he's crazy.
And then Michael's the businessy guy.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Franklin, I think.
Franklin's the wife beater guy.
No.
What, like he wears a wife beater, right?
Oh, yeah. No, he doesn't like hit. Yeah, okay, yeah, sure. I guess like sometimes in the game he wears a wife beater. It depends though.
Like all the time. Yeah.
But Trevor would definitely leave me at a dive bar to like go fuck a hooker.
Yeah.
Franklin, I don't know, man.
I'd probably pick Franklin.
I'd pick
Michael. maybe Michael. I'd probably go Franklin.
Well, I think
Not
Franklin
Trevor.
is like
Not
going to get
Trevor.
me involved in some shit because that's kind of the whole duration of the game. He just gets all his friends involved in a bunch of shit that
Yeah.
they shouldn't be involved in, and then like kind of leaves them out to dry. Michael is the kind of guy where like I feel he treat me like he treats Jimmy. Like I would be like out at a bar with him or something, or like at a restaurant, and he'd eventually be like, take my credit card and fuck off, you know? And like, I just, all right, bro, I'm going to go fuck off with his card, dude, because he's rich. And like, that would be a great arrangement for both of us because on a character level, I'd probably want to hang out with Franklin the most, but like the things that they get into objectively, definitely not Franklin.
Yeah.
Franklin's always in some shit. The whole game, he's in some shit. And he's very rarely the boss of the shit he's doing. Like half the time he doesn't even know what he's getting into.
That's true.
Like he's just in shit. Michael is much more often like
a little more
controlling what he's doing.
Yeah.
To an extent, you know. So I would pick Michael. You know, I know what I'm getting into. He's probably gonna throw me his credit card and tell me to fuck off. And
but either way, we
cool
both agree not Trevor.
Not Trevor, bro.
Not Trevor.
No, Trevor.
Trevor,
Yeah,
last pick.
Not Trevor, bro. That guy's gonna leave me to fucking dry, dude.
Yeah.
Trevor's not loyal to anybody.
No.
And it might be fun for like an hour, and then it wouldn't be much fun beyond that. Hanging out with Trevor.
Then you've been sold for
been sold for
for your kidneys,
a
or
gram
some
of
shit
meth.
like that. Yeah.
But that's my answer, fellas. That's a beautiful little Crackheads Q&A.
Yeah.
You know, I, honestly, when this first came to my mind, I was like, why the fuck have we not done this any sooner? We should have answered your guys' questions sooner. So if you guys have any more questions that you didn't see answered this week that you want to ask us, please drop those questions in the comment section below because it's more than likely we'll answer them, in a future episode. But with that being said, episode 53. This has been a banger. What do you guys say on the way out, Kyle?
Yeah, thank you. Like and subscribe.
Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for asking questions and participating in the show. And we greatly appreciate the support, guys. But episode 53, that's a banger. We'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.
Peace.